BRICS countries represent close to 40% of the population of the world, and working together we can truly be a catalytic progressive force for a more equal, inclusive, peaceful and just global order. One of our priorities is to build a partnership between BRICS and the African continent with a view to unlocking mutually beneficial opportunities for increased trade, investment, and development. We are focusing in particular on opportunities that will generate economic growth on the continent, particularly through the African Continental Free Trade Area. There are indications that many countries are showing interest in being part of BRICS. BRICS has emerged as an important forum in the world, and many countries are becoming more and more attracted to the idea of BRICS. There are many multilateral and bilateral settings which require closer scrutiny and understanding. Therefore, the show of interest in BRICS should also take full account of initiatives that are already in place. Indeed, we should avoid unnecessary duplications and make sure that we derive efficiencies wherever we find ourselves. We trust that this dialogue will develop proposals regarding, for instance, the criteria for expanding BRICS, and that it will also suggest modalities of expanding and give clear guidelines on how to further strengthen the BRICS institutional mechanism. As indicated earlier, political parties are powerful agents of social change and thus carry a very big and heavy responsibility. BRICS has become a model multilateral institution of equal partners. This structure has also remained steadfast in acknowledging that it needs to improve in a number of areas, and with great humility, this dialogue affords an opportunity to improve in areas where limitations exist. We therefore, as a BRICS political parties dialogue, have a really great opportunity to discuss all these matters that I have alluded to, and in discussing them, come up with really great proposals and solutions. I am informed, as I was not here all day, that there have been really wonderful discussions and contributions, and in true style of dialogues of this nature, tomorrow, as I hear, we will break into commissions where everybody will have an opportunity to make their inputs, to make their suggestions, and thereafter end up with a report back session, and then end with adopting a declaration. This is a precursor, this dialogue is a precursor to the BRICS summit that is going to be taking place later in August. We all look forward to what we would call a face-to-face or a physical summit, as we have not had one for almost 3 years. So this is going to be an important occasion for all the BRICS countries, but more importantly, for those others who are going to be participating in one shape, form, or other. As South Africa, as I indicated, as the host, and the chair of BRICS, we have extended invitations to a number of countries which we hope will be able to honor these invitations and come through to our country and participate in this very, very historic summit that will be taking place. So your dialogue, in more ways than one, is therefore going to enrich the discussions that we are also going to have. As you may well know, there are more than 200 other meetings that are taking place in preparation for this summit. So this BRICS summit, therefore, is a summit at a very high level, which will give various participants an opportunity to put forward proposals and views that will obviously be also addressing the global geopolitical situation that we face, but not only limited to the politics, but to economies, to social life of the people who live in our various countries. We therefore look forward to the focus that this summit will have on our continent, because our continent needs a great deal of development, and having BRICS countries here so that we are able to showcase what our continent has to offer is for us a great opportunity. Now, as the African National Congress, we're really honored that you could come and participate in this dialogue and add to the wisdom and to the proposals that will go to shaping a very successful BRICS summit. So in many ways, you are really making a great contribution to this global summit that will be here, as you yourselves are global. It's not every day that we have up to 45 countries represented in a conference or in a dialogue of this nature. So, as the ANC, we say, Realeboha, which is thank you in Sesotho, Siyabonga, which is thank you in Zulu, Siyabulela, which is thank you in Xhosa, we say Dankie in Afrikaans, and I'm learning the sign language as I speak. Tomorrow we will be having a most wonderful occasion when we will be giving full and good recognition to the sign language and recognizing it as one of our official languages in South Africa. So I'm rather slow in my learnings. If I had learned the sign language fully, I would have been able to say thank you to you. Please show me how I do it. There you are. Thank you very much. Thank you.